is trying to really lead by example, really try to grow the young players. And I think that's what he did a great job this spring is. And he was pretty happy about that. He's starting to assert himself as a leader, play with a lot more enthusiasm, and the players saw it. And I think that's what he's got to do.
When it comes to a player like him, where do you see a player take a bigger jump in his development from year 1 to year 2 or year 2 to year 3, and why?
It's 2 to 3, I think, is really the biggest jump, because first year you're trying to learn the system, learn how we do it and how to do it. The second year you go play with those techniques. And the third year you're trying to improve him that much each time he walks on the field. We have a guy like Nick who has some elite skill sets, but at the same time there's so much room for improvement. And those improvements is just that small. And that's the job as a coach, to find those moments where you can improve them that much. And every day is like that. And I think Nick is really take that to heart and say, Coach, I want to improve on this. And then you see something and say, wow, I see why you say that, Coach. I need to improve on it.
So how high is his ceiling? Because we watch him now, he's already probably one of the best defensive ends in the country.
I think there's still growth. I mean, you keep forgetting he's a young player that plays as a young player, so there's some maturity still has to come as he goes down the road. It'd be hard to say that he's already where he's going to be. I don't think he is. I think the ceiling is still high for him because he's got so much more he can do.
Coach, you guys had some guys on campus this weekend, the 2018 signees, Tyreek Smith, Javonte Jean-Baptiste, and Tyler Friday, Alexander Williams, all your defensive linemen, really. Have you talked with some of those guys? I know like Williams, Friday, Smith kind of seem like guys who can play multiple positions at the college level. Have you talked with them about where they might fit in your scheme once they arrive here?
We talked about that from day one in recruiting. We see them being two different guys, and I think Tyler Friday is more of a big 5 technique guy who can play on the tight end and do a really great job. Tyreek could be a guy who's very athletic, can drop in the pass coverage, so he could be what we call our guy, the guy who can drop in the pass, rush the passer. So I think they're both unique skills that we can use, and Baptiste the same kind of guy. He can drop, and then you take Alex Wynn, he's the kind of guy who can play on the tight end, big, strong, physical, athletic guy. So I think they really match really well what we got in those 4 guys.
Is Tyreek similar to Taekwondo?
He is. I think he's a clone of what we look for. Good basketball player, good feet, good movement skills, really smart. I think his skill is very high.
Who's a better basketball player between the two?
It's hard to say. Taekwondo would probably fight me over this. But I think I've seen Tyreek play more basketball than Taekwondo. I would say Tyreek Smith.
Robert Lander is now one of the veterans of this group, really. How much improvement have you seen from him in the spring?
I tell you, his leadership skills are going off the roof now. I think that's the biggest level that I want him to grow, just being a leader. And he's done that, and he's leading by example too, which is really cool for the young players to watch a guy, challenging skill set, go as hard as he can. So I think that's really special.
What makes him a good leader?
Yeah. What makes him a leader? He's very vocal. He's very vocal. He's very on your back, patting you on your shoulders, telling the right way to do it. And young players need to see that. They need to hear that. And he'll take time with me. He'll spend 2 hours on the videotape just watching him, or come out early on a Saturday. He got nothing to do and work on technique, which is kind of cool.
He's always kind of been an underrated guy on this defense. What kind of role do you see him playing this year?
I don't see he's underrated now. I think last year he played really well for us. Last year he gave us some really great time. 20-25 snap was really needed. I think now he has a chance to be a starter. So we'll see how he grows from there.
How about Chase Young? He goes from being, like you're saying there, kind of a part-time guy to maybe being more of a full-time guy. How have you seen him kind of develop this spring to kind of make that jump?
Well, young players just trying to keep sure not grow them too fast, because you grow them too fast and all of a sudden you miss all the technique part of it. And so my job with Chase is to make sure as you move, we have to take out toolbox with us. We just can't use our athleticism to win every play. So I think that's what the biggest focus going into the spring ball is to make sure he's got enough tools in his toolbox to use when he fakes a really great offensive tackle. He's got a chance to win. So that's the biggest team challenge for him.
And with him,